All right, so here we are, and this is Salty Dog Blues. It's a great song, and and it goes like this. Today we wanna learn a simple solo. It looks very complicated. Sounds maybe it sounds a little bit complicated, but it's not. Believe me, and it sounds like this. So let me play the backing track here. That's the solo we want to learn, and but before we start, let me know where you're watching from in the comments, and give the like button, click the like button if you can. Eccolo, ciao Mauro, and hi John, good to see you here. So today we want to learn again Salty Dog Blues. This is hi there, ciao George, ciao Williams, Ireland, John from Ireland, and the chord progression. I love the chord progression of the song. This is in the key of G, and it's following the circle of fifth. So ciao Sandro, good to see you. And this is George from England, right? And I cannot read the place, but anyway, welcome everybody. So I want to have a look at the chord first. The chord progression goes like this. We're in the key of G. We have one bar here. This is G, right? Then it goes to E7 for one bar. Then it goes to A7 or A for 2 bars. Then it goes to D for 2 bars and back to G for 2 more bars. So the total is 8 bars, and it's like this. Then it goes to A, stay. Then it goes to D, you stay, and back home for 2 bars. And then it starts over. Hey there! Ciao David! So it's important that we know the chord progression, because all of the things the solo I'm gonna show you and the licks we will be playing are very much connected to the chords. So again, we have 1 bar G, and then we have E for 1 bar, and then it goes to A, that's 2 bars, D for 2 bars, and back to the key for 2 more bars. And by the way, if you're watching this and you're new to flat picking, I encourage you to download my free video course that you can find in the description of the video. It's called Flatpicking 101, and it's a free video course with some. You will find an introduction to backup rhythm guitar in flat picking, and also a little bit of soloing. So again, you can download it for free, and if you're not new to flat picking but you've been playing a little bit already, I encourage you to join my channel. I have a channel that is hosted by Fire, and it's called Flatpicking Experience, and again you will find the link in the description, and there you will have access for only $5. You have access for a full month to more than 200 videos, tutorials, and tabs and backing tracks. Okay, so now again, so we have a G, we have an E, we have an A, and a D, and back to G. So this is the circle of fifth, right? Every chord starting from E is the dominant chord for A. So E wants to go to A, and then the A chord wants to go to D, and D is the dominant chord for G. So this is a very cool chord progression, and we will start off with this phrase. Now, let's see. This phrase is made of 4 notes, only 4 notes. And the 4 notes are, you pick the first string, and for the G chord, you want to play a G note, okay? And then you pull off. And then you play the same fret, 3rd fret, 2nd string, and then you play an open E. So it's 4 notes total, right? 1, pull off, that's 2, the D note, and the open E. So this is a down, pull off, down, up. Let's do it together, right? I know you have your guitar with you, so yeah, you just wanna play with me, okay? So here we go. That's simple, right? And this is working over the G chord. Now this is only 4 notes, so we will repeat this pattern twice, and that will be 1 full bar. So that's the G chord. All right, then we wanna go to the E chord, and for the E chord we just move 1 note up 1 fret, the very first note. So now we play a G sharp, all right? And then we repeat the same sequence. So you know the sequence, right? Hey Bill, good to see you. From Texas, yeah. So this is the same pattern, but this time this is working over the E chord. So again, it's you play a note, you pull off, and then you play the 3rd fret, and then you play the open E. And this is working, you know, we are playing a G sharp and a D note, and they come from this D. This is a D position, right? D7, D sharp 7th, and so this is an E7th. Now we don't need the finger here on the 3rd string, so that's all we need. I like to use my middle finger for the pull off and my index for the D note. I might use the ring finger here. So that is taking care of the E part. So far, again, let's go together. 3, 4. All right. And now we have an A chord. And in this case, we play the A with the pinky, right? And then what do we do? Well, we'll play the A and we pull off, as usual, right? And then on the 2nd string, we don't want to play the D note anymore. We need the C sharp instead, because that belongs to the A chord, right? And so we play the C sharp, and then we play the open E. So the pattern for the A chord is pinky, pull off, C sharp, E. Like this. So you see the pattern is always the same, right? We start off with a note on the 1st string, we pull the note off, we start on the 3rd fret, then we go to the 4th fret, and then we go to the 5th fret. And after the pull off, we play the 2nd string, and then we play the 1st string open. So, okay, From the top again. Now, over the A chord, we want to play the pattern 3 times, not 2, because the A chord is 2 bars long. So we will do, hey John, hi Mauro, 3, all right? And then we land on a nice A note here on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and that's an index again. So the A, we have the A chord, 2 bars, and we play the pattern 3 times, and then the A note here. So once, twice, 3 times. All right, so far we have 4 bars, right? And a little faster, it goes like this. That sounds cool, right? So I hope you are following me. Is it everything okay? Ciao da Firenze. I don't see your name, Tommaso. Ciao Tommaso. All right, so we are learning Salty Dog Blues today. Very cool chord progression: G, E, A, and B, and back to G. And so far we did only 4 bars. All right. After that, we have a D chord, right? And so we will play the root of the chord. This is a D note, 2nd string, 3rd fret, and F sharp. That's the 3rd. Just like a D chord, right? I'm telling you this because it will be easier if you connect what you play to the chord. It will be easier to remember it, okay? So again, that's my G, lick over the G chord, and in fact that's what I do. Then I have a E7, then I have an A chord, and now for the D chord I start off doing this, very simple, quarter notes. Then I go to the next position, that's also a D chord, right at the 5th fret. Comes from this big bar chord. Can you see it? So I go like this, and I slide with my ring finger up to the 7th fret, all downstrokes, and then I keep sliding up to the 10th fret. Okay, so far we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, of course we need a 4, right? And the 4 is, you see this middle finger doing nothing? Well, let's use it, and on the G string, you just put it on the G string and you slide up 2 frets, and then you play your index. Okay, and that belongs to this triad. That's the D triad, right? At the 10th fret. So again, slide up to the 7th fret, slide up to the 10th fret. Now use your middle finger and slide up to the 11th fret. And then you play your D note here. So simple, right? What do you think? Simple? I hope so. when I slide, I don't really thinking where the fret. I just start to slide. So maybe it's the 4th fret, maybe it's the 5th fret. That doesn't matter. I just want to stop. That's important. I want to stop here, and then I go for the 10th fret, and then I go to 11th. Oops, that's not the 11th, right? Now those are quarter notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 2 bars. So the D chord done. Okay, so we have G for 1 bar, E for 1 bar, A for 2 bars, and then we have D for 2 bars, and after that we have G for 2 bars. So now we just need something to play over the G chord. So okay, is everybody okay so far? So far so good? Let me know in the comments. So, and if you have a question, doubt, just leave a comment and I can read it. So, like, okay, John, you said yes. Thank you, John. So I go from the top one more time. D. All right. I missed the first part. I'm sorry. So it usually starts at 6 p.m. Here in Europe, 6 p.m. That's 12, I guess, in EST. 12 p.m. right? I think it is. Or anyway, here in Europe is 6 p.m. for me. For you, John, it's 5 p.m. right? In Ireland, that's 5. Right. And the D lick. Okay, so we're ready for the final lick, that is the G lick. And now it goes like this. This is a lick that I use so many times. It's so useful. Whenever I'm here, this is the 7th fret, right? The key of G. Whenever I'm here in that up the neck and I need to go back home, that's my go-to link. So let me play it slowly. Okay, so one note at a time. Index here on the first string, 6th fret, slide up 1 fret. And then middle finger on the 2nd string, fret number 8, open E. So down, down, up. Okay, now that middle finger, it travels down to the 3rd fret, same string. Okay? And that's a downstroke. And then I play an upstroke, open B. So from the... Okay, so that will be a quick shift. But you have an open string, and that's the good news. But because it gives you enough time to go from the 8th fret down to the 3rd fret. Okay, so after that we play it. You see, I just play the 3rd fret here on the 2nd string, and then I play the open B string, and now that same finger goes over to the 3rd fret, So So it's index, middle finger, middle finger, middle finger. And we're almost done. Okay? So after the slide, we play an open G. Hey Joseph, good to see you. And welcome to the lesson. So the last few notes, we have a slide and then open G, open D, and then this is the 4th string, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, pull off, and open G. Ciao Daniele! So that's the second part of the G lick. First part. All together. You can really play this fast because it's easy. It's easy for the left hand, it's easy for the right hand. Now, you can try to use this lick on a fiddle tune. For example, let's say Salt Creek, and let's see the B part. You see, it works perfectly. Last phrase of a fiddle tune in G. There you go. Okay, so let's go from the very top one more time. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe that's too fast. Sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it again. Okay, I will go a little faster now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's the first part, and maybe this is gonna be a little bit long, right? This lesson, and but if you just if you're joining me, we are doing Salty Dog Blues, and this is a cool song that doesn't belong to bluegrass anyway. Everybody's been doing it, jazz and folk music. And it works perfectly in a bluegrass situation, and the chord progression is so cool. All right, now for the second part, I want to show you a simple lick that that I love, that I use a lot again, and again we want to connect the lick to the chords. So first of all, we want to play this, and that's a G triad. Okay, see my G triad? I'm just playing the 1st and 2nd string, and that's the first chord. Then we need an E, so I will move this down here. Right, so this is the 10th fret, and I go down to the 7th fret. And that will be my E position. And then we have an A, and I go like this. Use this fingering, okay? Second and ring finger. And that belongs to this triad. That's an A, right? And then in the chord progression we have a D. And D is right here. This is the 5th fret. Right? So this is E, this is G, same form. G, E, D, and we will use a different form for the A chord right here. This is fret number, what number is that? 9, and this is fret number 10, okay? C sharp and A. Okay, now that we know, so we will start here, then we go to E, then we go to A, then we go to D, and now we just repeat the same lick over and over using those 4 positions, okay? And the lick goes like this. Okay, it sounds a little bit weird when you play this slowly, but if you go a little bit faster, sounds so cool. I love it. And then we need something to finish up. Okay, so let me show you how this goes. This is a 3-note pattern. 2nd string first, and then we play the 1st string, and then we pull off. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 3 notes. Okay, now we will use the typical 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You know, the typical cross picking or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3 we have, right? 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 again. So this is a down, up, pull off, up, down, pull off. So make sure you play your down ups correctly. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we need 1, 2. And the 1, 2 is 2nd string and the 1st string open. That's 1, 2. So the pattern is middle finger, index, pull off, middle finger, index, pull off, ring finger, I'm sorry. Ring finger, index, pull off, ring finger, index, pull off, ring finger, open E. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And it's down, up, pull off, up, down, pull off, down, up. Very, very simple, eh? And you want to play an accent on what is that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. On the 2 of the 2nd triplet. 1, 2. Right there. Okay, so stress that note. Now we're done, because we just need to move the fingers to a different chord, but the right hand is always the same. So over the E position, right, that's the 7th fret. I just repeat 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. See, so easy. You know, the faster we go when we play, the easier is the stuff that we are playing. That's a very basic rule. So this is so easy, that's why you can go so fast. Okay, and so what about the A position? Well, that's a different fingering, right? So now the pull off will be the middle finger. That's in charge of the pull off. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Simple. Now, I've been doing this 1,000 times, right? That's why it's so simple for me. Maybe it doesn't look so simple right now, but if you just get this under your fingers and you just memorize the pattern, and the hand starts going just by itself. And then we go to the D chord, right here. That's my D chord. Very simple. So okay, now let's play all together. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then out. Actually, I played the G for 2 bars instead of 1, and also, so let me do it again. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, that's a full bar. Okay, it looks spectacular, but the breakdown shows how it can be done. And thank you. So, I'm blind. I have to take my glasses off when I read those comments, but sorry. Anyway, so it's just 1 bar, right? 1 bar G, 1 bar E, 2 bars A, 2 bars D. So it's this position once, E position once, A position twice, D position twice. So let me do it again. And then you want to get out somehow. I show you one simple way. This is another cool little phrase that I like. And let me do it one more time. And then again. Don't forget stressing that note. Here. I'm exaggerating a little bit just to... Okay, so my friends are going to be amazed. Yeah, I hope so, John. So, and then, yeah, the last phrase and we're done. Sorry, So the last phrase is you just slide, okay, with your index finger. So you were just playing a D chord, so your index finger is about here at the 5th fret, and you slide up to the 7th fret. Like this. And then you play, that's a D note, and then you play an octave higher. Same note, right? That's another D. And then I play the 8th fret and the pinky again. Like this. And 6th fret, slide, G. Like this, all right? This is a simple phrase that is cool, I think. Works over a G chord. It also works over a D chord that goes to the G chord. So okay, I think we're done. So thank you everyone for joining me today in this lesson. I hope you like what we did. Leave a comment and let me know. And again, if you are new to flat picking, you can download my free video lesson course. It's a little course that you can download for free. You will find the link in the description, and it's called Flatpicking 101. So you will learn how to play some rhythm guitar and how to play some lead guitar. And or if you wanna dig in and wanna learn flat picking with me, you can join my club. I have a channel on TrueFire. It's called Flatpicking Experience. So just for $5 a month, you have access to more than 200 video tutorials and more than 200 tabs and backing tracks. So a lot of stuff, and there is a nice community that you can be part of. And so yeah, I hope to see you there. So that's all for today, and thank you everybody again for joining me, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.